Bado tunajadili kitu kinachoitwa trigonometry. We are still talking about what we call it trigonometry. In our Form 2 topic about trigonometric ratio, we discussed about a triangle, which is specifically, it is a right-angled triangle. So we were only dealing with a right-angled triangle and not anything else. So that is what we deal with. But in this case, the question is, what if now you are just talking about 9 right-angled triangles? If now those triangles are available, won't you solve that question? The answer is no. There is an alternative way or other way on how you can find out the missing side or the missing angle, definitely by using other principles. And one of the principles that we are just going to discuss is called sine law. Kwa tafsiri yake ni kwamba tulipokuwa tunaangalia form 2 ile trigonometric ratio, tulikuwa tunajishughulisha na pembe tatu mraba, right angled triangle. What if haujapewa pembe tatu mraba na unahitajika kutafuta thamani ya pande au pembe inayokosekana kwenye hiyo pembe tatu? Kuna alternative way au kuna njia nyingine sasa ambayo inaweza ikatumika kutafuta angle au kitu chochote ambacho kina miss, ambao tunaita sine law na nyingine tunaita cosine law. But let us look at the detail about this concept on how it can be obtained and on how it can be used. So the first thing is to consider on how it can be obtained, that principle, because it is a law. There is a principle way on how you can obtain this law. So how does it happen? Consider a triangle which is a non-right angled triangle. This is the one that I have drawn it here. Kwamba hii sio right angled triangle. Ni triangle tu ya kawaida. Ambao definitely hapa inaweza ikawepo angle, hapa inaweza ikawepo angle, na hapa inaweza ikawepo angle. Nimechora huu hapa mstari, nimeuongeza tu mimi. Definitely it's not there. We are just considering about the triangle in absence of this line. But in order to show this sine law, we put this perpendicular line. It is a perpendicular lines to line AB. So means line PC is drawn in such a way that it is perpendicular to line AB. So that is why I have written this one. And this side, this A, this C, an opposite side of this angle, and this is opposite side of this angle, and this is opposite side of this angle. So we have 3 sides. This side is an opposite side of this angle, that is A, and this side is an opposite side of this angle, here it is, and this side C is an opposite side of angle C. That is very important to understand. Now considering about these 2 triangles. Here, the triangle. Considering about these 2 triangles. Triangle, we have triangle ACP. Triangle ACP. If now you consider about triangle ACP, remember we have sine of an angle. Let's say sine of an angle A. Here it is. Sine is equal to opposite of hypotenuse. Now, an opposite of this angle is definitely here, which is equal now to CP. That is line CP. Hii ni opposite ya angle hii. And then over the hypotenuse, which is B. This is B. That is what I've said. So, remember, if now we make CP the subject, means CP at the subject is equal now, we cross multiplication. We say B, it is sine of an angle A. Tafsiri yake ni simple tu. Kama nitachukua hii hapa triangle, na nimesema huu hapa ni mstari ni perpendicular, maana yake nitachukua right angled triangle, na kwa kutumia principle that trigonometric ratio, maana yake nitatafuta sine of an angle ambao ni opposite of hypotenuse. Opposite ni pande hii hapa, halafu hypotenuse ni pande hii hapa. Maana yake nitakuwa na equation ya ngapi? Ya kwanza. Lakini vile vile nikiconsider triangle, triangle BCP. BCP manake sine of an angle B itakuwa sawasawa, sine of an angle B itakuwa sawasawa na opposite over hypotenuse. Opposite is CP also, over hypotenuse is A, making CP at the subject is equal now to sine of an angle B times A. So in other words, we would have written it is A sine of an angle B. This is what I would have written. So this is the second equation. So when you look at the first equation and the second equation, zote zinasema CP sawasawa na A sin B. Halafu hapa CP sawasawa na B sin A. Means CP na CP, it is the common. Hii hapa ni common side. It is a common side to both those two triangles. Hii na hii hapa. Maana yake ni side ambazo ni side ile ile. Maana yake ni kwamba CP sawasawa na CP. Ambapo sasa utakuwa na A sin of an angle B is equal now to B sine of an angle A. This is what ambacho nimepewa. Then kutokana na hii principle sasa, from this principle maana yake tuna hii hapa A sin B is equal to B sin A. Inaweza ikawa inatumika, lakini hii sio sin lu ilivyo, lakini tunaweza tukaipeleka inavyopaswa kabisa kuwa completely. Maana yake divide by the product. Divide by the product of sin A sin B. Sin A sin B. Maana yake ni kwamba nitakuwa na A sin B, this one divided by sin A times sin B is equal now to B sin A, sine of an angle divided by sin A and sin B, this one. Sasa mathematically hapa tutakuwa na like terms, ambayo huyu hapa na huyu hapa ni like terms. Halafu huyu hapa na huyu hapa ni like terms. Maana yake sasa tutabakiwa na A over sine of an angle A is equal now to B over sine of an angle B. Kwa hiyo hii ndo sin lu, ambao maana yake ni kwamba A over sin A is equal now to B over sin B is equal now to C over sin angle C. Tafsiri yake ni kwamba kumbe ukichukua A side A divided by its opposite angle, sine of an opposite angle, A over sine of an opposite angle ambayo ni A, halafu B over sine of an opposite angle ambayo ni B, halafu C over sine of its opposite side. Kwa in B opposite side yake ni hii hapa. Maana yake ni B gawanya kwa hii hapa opposite angle, lakini sine yake. Halafu hapa ni C gawanya kwa sin C. Kwa maana hiyo lazima ukumbuke hii hapa side yake ni hii hapa. Halafu hii hapa side yake ni hii hapa. Halafu hii hapa side yake ni hii hapa. Maana yake opposite side ya angle hii hapa ni hii hapa. Na opposite side ya angle hii hapa ni hii hapa. Na opposite side ya angle hii hapa ni hii hapa. Kwa hiyo tunakuwepo na vitu vitatu ya namna hii kama vinavyoonekana. Kwa hii ndio inaitwa sine lu. Sasa how this sine lu is applicable? These are the laws on which now we can apply this sine lu. The sine lu may be used in a triangle when one side and at least two angles are known. One side and at least two angles are known. Maana yake ni kwamba ukikutana na triangle ambayo ina side moja, lakini angalau angle mbili zinajulikana, inaweza ikatumika hiyo inayoitwa sine lu. Lakini sheria ya pili, at least two signs are given and one angle which must be opposite to one of the given sides. Kwa inaweza ikatumika mara mbili ikiwa angle mbili zinajulikana na side moja inajulikana, au side mbili zinajulikana na one of the opposite angle ya hizo side na yenyewe inakuwa given. Hapo tunatumia sine rule. Hiyo ni point ya msingi sana. So the sine rule can be applicable if only one side and at least two angles are known, and secondly, at least two signs are given and one angles which must be opposite to one of the given sides. So this is the very important thing that you have to consider when just talking about sine rule. And remember the most important case that I've said before. This sine rule can be used only if now we are just talking about non-right angled triangle. Because if now you are just talking about a right angled triangle, you have to refer back to the principle that we discussed about trigonometric ratio when we were just trying to explain about the right angled triangle. But here we are just talking about triangles which are called non-right angled triangle. Hizi sasa ni pembe tatu ambazo sio pembe tatu mraba. Hapa ni pembe tatu yoyote unaweza ukatumia kutafuta, kwa sababu remember we have several types of triangles, lakini hapa tunazungumzia triangle ambazo sio right angled triangle. Now let us see at least two examples or one example on how we can apply this sine rule. So the first example about sine rule is definitely here. Find the sides labeled A and B in the figure below. When you look at this triangle, we've been given three angles and we have one side. So this is possible to use sine rule because we've been given at least two angles and one side. So this is possible. So by applying sine rule, kwa kutumia sasa sine rule, kwanza tuandike kanuni yetu ili tuone which one we can use. Therefore, when you look at this one, we are just talking about A, B. But definitely we have C. Now, we can say sine A over sine of A is equal now to B over sine of an angle B. Is equal now to C over sine of an angle C. When you look at this one, B over sine of B. B is definitely here. We have B over sine of B. Sine of B is definitely here, which is equal to 50 degrees. Is equal now to C. C is definitely here, which is equal to 15 over sine of C, ambao ni 20 degrees. Tafsiri yake ni kwamba mimi nimechukua huyu na huyu ili niwe na one unknown. Kwa sababu equation ni moja, I should consider about one unknown. So I am looking for the value of B. Manake nita multiply kwa sine of 50 na huku nita multiply kwa sine ya 50 degree. Manake huyu na huyu ataisha. Kwa nitabakiwa na B sawa sawa na 15 times sine of 50 degree over sine of 20 degree. Ambapo mathematically nitaangalia sine of 50 degree na nitaangalia sine of 20 degree, ambapo nitaangalia kwenye four figure ni 0.7660 over sine of 20 ambao ni 0.3420, ambao ukifanya multiplication utapata ni 35.6. 30 kwa B itakuwa ni 30, ukimultiply utapata 35.6 cm. Kwa definitely nimepata. Hii sio hoja kwa sababu everyone knows how to look in the time kwenye four figure. Hii hapa tunaweza tukaipata kwenye four figure, lakini principle tumetumia hii hapa tumeweza kupata. Kwa tumepata B, then tunatafuta A. Tunatafuta A sasa, tunaweza tukatumia tunatafuta A. Kwa tunaenda kwenye A. A ni hii hapa, ambao sasa itakuwa ni A over sine of A, ambayo itakuwa ni sine of A ambao ni 110. Ziko nao, let's say tutumie nini? Tunaweza tukaamua tu kutumia ya C hiyo kwa sababu zote zinafanana, ambayo itakuwa ni sine of C ambao ni 15 over sine, 15 over sine of C, ambayo itakuwa ni sine of 20, ambao na yenyewe itakuwa na one unknown ambao tutamultiply na sine of 110 na hapa na sin ya 110 ambapo tutakuwa na huyo hapa na huyo hapa. A sawa sawa na 15 mara sin ya 110 over sin ya 20, ambao na penyewe ukifanya calculation tutajikuta tumepata sin of 110 ambapo tutakuwa na 15 times sin of 110 ni 0.9397. Tunagawanya kwa sin of 20 ambao ni 0.34 tenths, ambao tukifanya multiplication hapo tutapata it is 41.2 cm baada ya kufanya approximation to 1 decimal places. Because the value of A will be equal now to 41.2 cm. Alafu the value of B itakuwa ni 35.6 cm. Kwa hivi hapa ndio vitu ambavyo tutacalculate. Kwa tunatumia sine law kwa principles zile ambazo nimekuambia tangu awali. Let us look for the second example if now definitely is possible to calculate the other question in different ways. Let us see. The second example is definitely here. As I said, this principle of sine law can be applicable if you find a triangle with two known sides and one of it is opposite angle of that side of one of the sides is given. So one angle with two known sides, the sine law can be applicable and can be definitely used to calculate what is missing. As you can see, this side is an opposite of this angle. So we can definitely use this one to calculate what is missing. Example from here, we've been taught angle ACB. ACB means we are looking for this angle. And length BC. And length BC. We are looking for those things. So you have to remember about those things that I've said. Now, we said this is A, and this is A, and this is C, and this is B. Therefore, we start with A over sine of an angle A is equal now to B over sine of an angle B is equal now to C over sine of an angle C. This is what I have. But remember, let us start with which one? Let us start with this one. This is not known and this is not known. This is complicated. Why is it complicated? It is very simple, we have said, because these are the two unknown. You cannot specifically use it. So let us start with this one and this one. Now angle B, B, which is equal to 10.2 over sine B. Sine of B, which is 86. Kwa hiyo hapa, then is equal now to C. This angle C is 7.6 over then sine of C. So this is what is missing. So you close multiplication. That's what we are looking for. If that is the case now, we have 10.2 over sine of 86 degree is equal now to 7.6 over sine of C. That is angle C. That is simple. So we close multiplication. We find it is 10.2 sine of an angle C is equal now to sine of 86 times 7.6. Therefore, here we divide by 10.2, we divide by 10.2. This cancels. So we have sine of an angle C is equal now to sine of this one times this one. Therefore, we'll be having sine of 86 times 76. This is what? After you have got this one, you multiply by this one. That is mathematically over 10 point this one. To find the angle of this one, we'll be talking about this C, angle C is equal to sine inverse. Utatafuta sine inverse ya sine ya 86 ya 7.6 mara sine ya 86 degree gawanya kwa 10 point ngapi? Hii hapa. Ambapo sasa automatically tutapata angle ambayo sine ya 86. So after you have checked this in the four figure, you find it is 0.9976, then you multiply this one, you get this one. So we are looking for the sine inverse of this one, which is equal to 48 degree. Kwa hiyo angle itakuwa ni 48 degree. Kwa maana yake tumepata this is 48 degree hapa. Sasa tumeulizwa tena tutaipataje ya hapa? Ikiwa sasa tunatafuta hii hapa tunayo na hii hapa tunayo na hii hapa tunayo. Kwa inabidi tuangalie relationship ambayo ina exist kati ya huyu akiwemo ambaye ni sin A. Maana yake itakuwa sasa na A over sin of A. Sawa sawa, let's say labda tumetumia ya 86 ambayo ni hii hapa ambayo itakuwa ni B over sin B. Sasa kumbuka point hapa ni muhimu sana kwamba A is not there, lakini vile vile angle A na yenyewe haipo. Sasa angle A tunatumia tu principle ndogo. Baada ya kuwa tumepata hii hapa, maana yake tunatumia principle tu ya geometry ambayo ni ya kawaida kwamba 86 plus 48 plus angle A all of together is equal to 108. Hii ni ya kawaida tu. Sasa mwanafunzi mwingine anaweza akawa nadhani we need the other principle which is complicated one to find the value of angle A. That is not true because this is only a triangle. The sum of the interior angles is equal now to 108. The same applicable to this one. So this one plus this one it is 14. Then this plus this one it is 12 plus it is 134 plus this one is equal to 108. Now we have 108. So we have 108 minus 134. This is 60. Then 7. This is what? It is 46. So angle B is equal now to what we have said, it is 46 degree. So we have used the normal principle that we were supposed to use it when we are just talking about the geometry to find the missing angle by using sum of the interior angle of the right of the triangle is equal to 108. So we have this one. If now we have this one, so simple now we can refer to the principle that sin A over sin of A. This is equal now to B over sin of B, angle B. A, we have said is not known, but A we have got. This was the angle A, sorry, this was the angle A. A we have got it is sin of 46 is equal now to B. B is what? B is 10.2 over sin of B. B we have got it is 48. Now it is 86, sorry. It is 86 degree. B is definitely here. Hapa. Kwa hiyo hapa ni 86. Kwa sasa we have one unknown kwenye equation moja ambao simply sasa tuna cross multiplication. That is to say A sawa na 10.2 times sin of 46 degree over sin of 86 degree, ambapo tutasoma hii hapa kwenye 4 figure, tutamultiply, tutapata ambao ni 7.36 cm. Kwa side A sawa na 7.36 cm, ambao sasa definitely ndio tumeambiwa ni nini? BC. Kwa maana hiyo a BC side is equal to 7.36 cm. Kwa hiyo hapa. Kwa hiyo what is the importance? Haina maana ya kwamba sasa hauwezi ukaapply law zingine, lazima tu sin law. Hapa utaona tumeapply geometric principle ambao ni geometric principle. Maana yake ni kwamba tumepata value of A kwa sababu tunayo hii hapa. Basi kwa kutumia tu 108 za sum of interior angles tumepata tayari ambao tumeonyesha. This is very important to look at the question and you understand which principle that you should apply so as you get the correct answer, and that is what you've been looking for. The most important case that you have to consider it here is by understanding the needs of the formula and where you can apply it by looking at the angle, I mean the triangle. If you find it is the right angle of the triangle, you just use trigonometric ratio and there is no need of applying sine law. But if now you find a non-right angled triangle, there is other principle that can be applicable. Not only sine law, there is other cosine law. That is the next part that we are going to discuss after this one. So that is all about sine law. Now let us check about cosine law and how is it derived and how is it applicable. Thank you for watching our learning video. You are most welcome and you better subscribe to our YouTube so as you keep getting updates which are the best learning video that we can do. Thank you.